Buckle up because today we're tearing into something massive, the 2026 Nissan Patrol Nismo. Spy shots and reports are buzzing, and this beast is shaping up to be a game changer. But here's the kicker. The current Patrol has left some owners frustrated, begging for fixes. Will the new Nismo variant deliver, or will it just be another flashy badge? Let's peel back the curtain and find out if this SUV can outmuscle the Toyota Land Cruiser and leave competitors in the dust. Let's set the stage. The Nissan Patrol, known as the Armada in the USA, has been a legend since 1951, tackling everything from Middle Eastern dunes to American highways. But the current Y62 model, it's had its share of gripes. Owners have been vocal about an outdated infotainment system, a thirsty V8 engine, and a suspension that feels more bouncy than a trampoline on rough trails. With the 2026 Patrol Nismo, Nissan's promising to address these pain points and crank the dial to 11 with performance and luxury. So, what's new, what's fixed, and how does it stack up? Let's dive in. First, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the Nismo magic happens. The current Patrol's 5.6-liter V8, pumping out 400 horsepower, is a gas guzzler that's starting to feel like a dinosaur. Spy reports confirm the 2026 Patrol Nismo swaps it for a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, the same VR35D DTT engine related to the Nissan GT-R. For the U.S. Armada Nismo, it's tuned to 460 horsepower, but in the Middle East, the Patrol Nismo hits a jaw-dropping 495 horsepower and 700 newton-meters of torque in sport mode. That's nearly 100 horsepower more than the current top-tier Patrol Warrior. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the current model's issues. Owners have been begging for a modern infotainment system. The Y62's screen feels like it's stuck in 2010, lagging behind competitors like the Toyota Land Cruiser's slick 12.3-inch touchscreen. Imagine trying to pair your phone while your buddy's Land Cruiser is already streaming Spotify in crystal-clear surround sound. Frustrating, right? The 2026 Patrol Nismo is stepping up with a premium Klipsch audio system featuring 12 speakers, promising to turn your cabin into a concert hall. Spy shots also hint at a larger, more responsive infotainment display, though exact details are still under wraps. Nissan's intelligent mobility suite, including Pro Pilot, is expected to make its Patrol debut, offering semi-autonomous driving with lane keeping, adaptive cruise control, and rear automatic emergency braking. So whether you're navigating rush hour traffic or backing out of a packed Costco parking lot, the Patrol Nismo's got your back. Another sore spot? The current Patrol's suspension. Off-road, it's a champ, but on pavement, it can feel like you're riding a pogo stick. Owners have reported a bouncy ride, especially on long highway drives, compared to the Land Cruiser's smoother adaptive suspension. The 2026 Patrol Nismo tackles this with Nismo-tuned electronic dampers and adaptive air suspension, designed to hug corners like a sports car while still conquering trails. Imagine taking a twisty mountain road to your favorite camping spot. The Nismo's suspension adjusts in real time, keeping you planted and comfortable, whether you're dodging potholes or climbing rocky paths. Plus, those 22-inch forged raised wheels, 23% lighter than the standard ones, mean better handling and braking. They're not just for show. They're engineered to cool your brakes by 6% under heavy driving, perfect for when you're towing a boat or hauling gear to a weekend getaway. Let's talk design because the Patrol Nismo is turning heads. The current model's boxy look is iconic, but dated next to sleek rivals like the Lexus LX. Spy shots reveal the 2026 Nismo gets a bold makeover, a massive honeycomb grille, Formula E-inspired fog lamps, and red pinstripe accents that scream performance. The front bumper channels air to the brakes, while a three-piece rear spoiler and layered diffusers boost aerodynamics and downforce. It's like the Patrol went to the gym and came back ripped. Inside, expect a black and red cabin with quilted leather seats, red stitching, and Nismo logos on the headrests. Adjustable side bolsters keep you snug during spirited drives, and aluminum pedals add a race-ready touch. How's the Patrol doing in the market? Sales figures for the Nissan Armada in the USA show it moved about 36,000 units in 2024, solid but trailing the Toyota Sequoia's 42,000. The Patrol's global sales, including the Middle East, have topped 1.9 million over 7 generations, proving its staying power. But with the 2026 Nismo, Nissan's aiming to steal the spotlight. The Middle East exclusive Patrol Nismo is tailored for performance enthusiasts, while the U.S. Armada Nismo slots between the rugged PRO 4X and luxurious Platinum Reserve, likely starting around $78,000. What's missing in the current model that the Nismo needs to nail? Fuel efficiency is a big one. The V8's 14 mpg city rating is a wallet drainer compared to the Land Cruiser's hybrid option, which hits 22 mpg. While the new V6 promises better economy, exact figures are still TBD, but let's hope it's a step up because nobody wants to stop for gas every other day. Another gap is advanced off-road tech. The Land Cruiser GR Sport boasts crawl control and multi-terrain select, making it a trail-eating machine. The Patrol Nismo keeps its off-road cred with adaptive air suspension and a variable 4x4 system, but we're crossing our fingers for enhanced modes like rock or sand to match Toyota's versatility. So how does the 2026 Patrol Nismo stack up against competitors? The Toyota Land Cruiser GR Sport is a beast off-road, but it leans into rugged utility over on-road thrills. The Nismo's 495 horsepower, or 460 in the USA, and GTR-inspired tweaks make it the sportier pick, perfect for drivers who want a luxury SUV with a race car heart. The Lexus LX offers plush comfort but lacks the Nismo's raw power, while the Jeep Grand Wagoneer's 510 horsepower option is pricier and less focused on handling. The Patrol Nismo carves its own niche, a blend of performance, luxury, and off-road grit that's hard to beat. As we wrap up, the 2026 Nissan Patrol Nismo is shaping up to be a monster that fixes the current model's flaws and pushes the envelope. With a fire-breathing V6, cutting-edge tech, and a design that screams, "Look at me," it's ready to take on the Land Cruiser, Lexus, and anyone else in its path. Whether you're hauling kids to soccer practice or tearing up a canyon road, this SUV promises to deliver. Want to stay in the driver's seat for more reveals like this? Hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and join our crew for the latest car news, reviews, and test drives. What do you think of the Patrol Nismo's new look? Drop a comment below, and let's talk cars. Until next time, keep the pedal down and the vibes high. See you on the road.